Have you ever wanted to step into a time machine and play and bathe in the nostalgia of an old version of Valheim? Well, you can do exactly that on Steam by following these simple instructions. First, go to SteamDB.info, which I've included a link for in the video description, and search for Valheim. Make sure to take note of the app ID, scroll down, and hit depots. Next, based on your operating system, select the corresponding depot ID. For me, I selected Windows, but Linux or Mac players will have to select one of the other options. Once done, click on Manifests, of which will show you every recorded release of Valheim since its inception. If at first some are hidden for you, sign into Steam to get the full history. Downloading the build is easy, but we must first open the Steam console. To do this, hold down both the Windows button plus R key on your keyboard to open the Run dialog box. Alternatively, go to the bottom right corner text box of your computer, type Run, and hit Enter. In this box, type steam:/open/console and hit OK. Your computer may ask you to give permission to Steam to do this. If so, hit OK. With your Steam console now open, go back to SteamDB and click the little copy icon next to the manifest of the build of Valheim you want to play. In my case, I wanted to play the launch version of the game, so I selected the version here of February 5th. Valheim released on February 2nd, but with many games, initial releases often launch with bugs. For this reason, I choose to go with February 5th, which included many bug fixes, making for a smoother gaming experience. For that reason, I recommend choosing a build shortly after a major release, if available. If you want to check out any of the other major releases, I have captured the app, depot, and manifest IDs that you can simply paste into your Steam console and download those versions of the game. I will also include these in the video description. You should see the text download_depot, followed by the app ID for Valheim, the depot ID for the Windows version of the game, and finally the manifest of the build we have selected. With the text in the box, hit enter and Steam will begin downloading the game for you. Depending on the size of the build, it can take anywhere from 2 to maybe 10 minutes, but once done, text will appear indicating the download is complete. Copy the folder location Steam gives you into a file explorer, where you will find a file named valheim.exe. Click this file to launch the game. In my experience, I had to run it as an administrator. To do this, just right-click and select that option. After a few seconds, voila! The game is running, in my case, like we were back in 2021. The menu even displays the dates of the updates from years ago, and hopping into a new world, you will notice the old UI and only 5 sacrificial stones. Follow this exact process to play any old version of Valheim, and similarly, this will also work for most other Steam games if you are interested. With this newfound knowledge, I decided to go back in time and beat the original Valheim in 2024. Check this video out to find out how much the game has changed over the years.